Good morning. Happy Monday. Now, I love fish. I could eat it every night, but I've never tried it quite like this. Please welcome Chef Devan with an amazing trout. How are you?
Good.
Yes,
How are
my
you?
brother. So, trout. Let's talk a little bit about the fish before we even talk about this recipe, because there are a lot of people who love trout and a lot of people who don't try it because they go straight for the salmon.
So salmon and trout are actually very similar. They come from the same family. In my opinion, I think salmon has a much bolder flavor, and sometimes it's a little bit sweeter. But trout is so delicate, it's so beautiful, it takes on flavors very well, which is kind of what we're doing. We're doing some bold flavors with this. So this is our whole roasted rainbow trout.
Beautiful.
And then we have it on a bed of fennel and pomegranate and citrus. There's blood orange and lime and lemon.
That.
So I'll teach you exactly how this gets put together.
That
the
is
beautiful
gorgeous.
thing with this dish is that it's cost effective and it's super delicious and super easy to make.
You forgot healthy.
And healthy.
Look at the properties in that. That is superfood heaven.
We're gonna get to the butter after, okay?
Oh, okay, whatever.
So,
That's okay. A little bit of butter is good. It helps absorb the nutrients.
Exactly. So I'm gonna start with some fennel.
Yeah.
The whole point of what I'm doing here is laying a bed of beautiful flavors that it can just kind of perfume. And it also braises while it cooks in the oven too.
Right. That's not
So-
how I make my bed, but I like yours.
It's nice, huh?
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
also the top of the fennel too. So you have that kind of licoricey kind of flavor.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add all this in here. And you notice I'm doing all the veg first and all the fruit before I actually mess up my knife with the fish.
Oh,
so
okay.
you can be very liberal with this. Like you don't even have to look. Just get it onto the pan,
Throw
right?
it on there,
Throw
like
on
Frisbee.
Okay, and we have an orange here.
Yes.
Blood orange. No, it's not a
No,
blood
it's
orange.
not.
But if you can't get blood oranges, get blood oranges.
Is there a difference in the flavor, though, at all with the blood oranges versus the regular?
It just the
just
deep
looks
ruby
good.
red color. It has a very subtle difference. I
Yeah.
prefer a blood orange, but it's hard to describe it a little bit. But it is different. But visually, it's just stunning.
Yeah, it does.
So we're
It
gonna lay
pops.
down some orange here. Lemongrass. I have lemongrass here, and this is very
interesting.
popular in Thai and Asian cuisine. Unbelievable flavor with extra lemongrass. This isn't in the recipe, but just take the back of your knife and just bruise it.
Okay.
Just like this, and you can just kind of smell
That
it.
brings it out. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
I know, like I want to throw it in a bubble bath.
I kind of want to rub it on my face.
Get in there, right? Okay, cool.
It smells really good.
So that's there. And for anyone at home with lemongrass, it's a little bit tough. You take off the top and the bottom. You can unpeel and see here. You can smell it. It's just right at the end there.
Oh, I put it right on my nose.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
Don't eat that one.
It's okay. So we'll just take off. Just because a lot of people ask me how to process lemongrass, work a bit neater at home for God's sakes, okay? And you just take this, and then now you'll be able to smell it. I won't put it right in your nose, but you get that really
right.
vibrant flavor. So that goes in there as well.
Okay, so that's how you want to do it.
That's it. Before I get to the fish, again, we're going to talk a little bit about pomegranate, okay?
Yeah.
So pomegranate, beautiful. It adds great color to this dish, but it's also just like I'm all about color, and it's stunning.
Yes.
So there are different ways to break down a pomegranate. There's a very technical way to do it.
Right.
If you want to tweet me, I'll tell you how to do it that way, or I'll just probably put up a video on how to do it myself.
That's a
but
smart
the easier
idea.
way to do it is just to take it and cut it in half, and then you can bang the seeds out. So I have like just a regular
You're
spoon
going to
here.
spank the pomegranate. I've seen this done before.
It's been a bad pomegranate, right?
Bad
we're just
pomegranate.
and then all the seeds
Bad.
are gonna fall out, okay?
It's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, and then you can see I'm just kind of
Marilyn
rotating
Smith
it
does
in
it
my
like that.
fingers and hitting it. Bad pomegranate, right?
Bad.
So
Do you
that-
know the video, the technical way? Can you put that on cityline.ca?
I can.
So let's either put a link from our website
Yeah.
or we'll put it actually on our website, because that's a smart idea.
Yeah, you need a paring knife and you need some good knife skills.
Okay,
and
so I'm not going to do it that way ever. I'll just
maybe not.
spank it. That's easier.
Another trick too, I have some water here.
Yeah.
If I pour some water into the pomegranate, just like this, all those little white bits float to the top, and then you just pop this into a
smart.
strainer. So that's how you break down a pomegranate, really super simple.
Okay.
Okay, finally, the star of this dish is our trout, okay?
So where is our trout hiding?
So our trout is here.
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna
I didn't
place
see
this
you. I'm
down.
sorry. That was so rude.
So this trout, about 1.5 pounds.
Yeah.
Very, very cost effective, very healthy, like you mentioned before. Just take a pair of kitchen shears.
Yeah.
Or your child's scissors, whatever you want. And you can take off the fins, because the fins are very difficult to eat. So oh, there's one more hiding down here, and I already got the ones in the back. When you're buying fish, clear eyes, very important. You can check the gills. The gills should be bright red.
Okay.
If they go like a faded brick color, then that means that it's not a super fresh fish.
Okay.
When you buy fish, should it smell like fish?
It shouldn't smell fishy.
It shouldn't smell fishy. It should smell like fresh water, maybe a
Right.
slight brine, but if it smells fishy,
It's done.
Yeah, you don't want to be purchasing that one.
Yeah.
Also, you can get it cleaned out, and like this is just good to go. I have another cool tip for you too. I have toothpicks here, and is this for us eating?
I don't know.
It's not, okay?
What's it for?
So if you take the toothpick and you put it into the mouth, you can prop the mouth.
Does he have something in his teeth?
He has nothing in his teeth, but you can prop the mouth open, and this is kind of exciting for me because you see, like, well, after when I did the plated version here, the mouth's wide open.
Okay.
And I just find it looks really, really pretty that way.
Oh, just like as an aesthetic thing.
Yeah, aesthetics.
So it's like, ah.
Exactly. So
Feed me pomegranate.
Yeah.
Some in my mouth.
Exactly. So we take the trout, and I'm just gonna make some incisions in it just like this. You can do them an inch apart. However, you don't want to cut through the fish completely, but you just want to score the skin.
Okay.
Again, aesthetics, but also when you're cooking it and you're seasoning your fish, you'll get a lot of the flavor to seep down in there. And you
It's
notice I'm
all
just
gonna get
pinching
in there.
just so it pops up a little bit.
Was it hard to find a trout that looked that perfect? Like that looks like a model trout, like you got it from a casting agency.
No.
Look at it. Look at the skin.
Most of them look this way, but
Really?
Oh,
That is
I would think
perfect.
So trout goes down on that bed there.
Okay.
With more citrus. Now you can just
On
cover this
top.
up. I have a whole bunch of dill because dill and fennel work so well together.
Beautiful.
This goes into your oven and you bake this off. I'll move this here so it's easier.
And
to
you
see.
don't put the pomegranate on yet?
You can.
Yeah.
But I like garnishing with the fresh pomegranate as well.
Yeah.
Everything braises in the oven.
Okay.
And then also, lastly, this butter that I've melted down here, I just chop some chives into it, and then I put the zest of the lime, lemon, and orange.
Good idea,
And this just
Devan.
kind of bathes over the fish. And it also bathes over anything else. Like
That's what I'm thinking.
I'd
This
put
could
that
be
on
used
a-
for a lot of things.
I'd put that on a flip-flop and eat it. Like,
Yeah,
this is
so would
just-
I.
This is delicious, right? And then that's essentially the dish. It's really exciting, super good, super healthy, super
Yes.
cheap. Like, it's just so simple. Just whack it in the oven, 400, 20 minutes.
And you know what? Put it out there for your family and go for it. Like, eat it. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful dish. Everyone can partake in that. You don't even have to make it look any prettier than that.
Easy.
Gorgeous.
Kids can make it too.
Cityline.ca for that recipe. Thanks, Deb.